The biggest misconception about psychics, psychic readings, and what the reality of it is. Me here, Regina, and today's video is about the number one misconception about psychics, psychic readings, and what the reality of it is. Let's just get straight to it. The misconception I'm talking about is the one that I'm taking from my personal experience. I have done psychic medium work for a little bit over a decade now professionally, and this has been the biggest top misconception. It applies to psychics and psychic readings, so it's like one, but it can't be really separated about that it's about psychics or psychic readings. It's about both. You'll see what I mean when I explain. This misconception is misconception across the world. And not everybody has this misconception, but a lot of people do. Here it goes. The biggest misconception about psychics and psychic readings is that being psychic and going to psychic for psychic reading means predicting future. The expectation is that they are going to get future prediction type of reading. That's basically what psychics do. They predict future. And that is a misconception. Now, let me explain what the reality is. Being psychic means being able to read non-physical, being able to tune into the situation, the non-physical side of the situation. That does include future predictions, because if they haven't happened yet, they are non-physical. However, let me give you an example. Doctors. When you think of doctor is a general word for all kinds of doctors. Surgeons, family doctors, OBGYN. What else is there? They each, all of them are doctors, but they each specialize in certain area. Same is with psychics. Psychics are basically people who can tune into the non-physical and read the energy, read that which is not physical. But different psychics are naturally tuned, naturally drawn to, I was going to say naturally tuned into more, which is also correct. Different way of saying would be they are naturally more talented. They're not in one area and not necessarily that much in the other area. Now, they can do all kinds of readings. That's true. prediction is only one aspect of psychics. There are psychics who do future predictions. That's their specialty. If you want to go and get a future prediction reading, the best would be to do research on psychics and find the one that specializes in psychic readings. It's kind of like when you go to the doctor. I mean, any doctor will be able to give you some general doctory information. But OBGYN doctor is probably not going to be the best to go to, and you probably won't get the best information, best care from OBGYN doctor if you have problems with your eyes, if with your eyesight, or any kind of eye problems. You would go to the doctor who specializes in eyes. Now, future predictions, that's one type of psychics that there are. Relationships, there are a lot of psychics who specialize in doing relationship readings. Again, if you have relationship reading question that is your most important, most burning question, then you want to look up a psychic that specializes in relationship readings, because then you are going to get the best kind of psychic reading. I think you get the idea. That's how it works with psychics. I mean, like with any profession. So if you are just looking for a general type of reading, you don't have any specific kind of questions, then you can go, or my suggestion would be to go to any site. So just keep that in mind. If you go to any psychic, you don't do the research, you don't have any like specific type of question, you just want to have like a general reading, keep in mind that the psychic you go to, like a random psychic you go to, might not specialize in future predictions, or might not specialize in relationship readings. And if so, then if you have any questions come up about the future or relationships, and you're not really getting a really good reading, and by really good I mean the kind of reading that makes you feel like you did get a good reading. So if you have a general type of reading, psychic reading with a random psychic, and you walk out of this reading and you don't feel like you had a really good reading, he or she, the psychic, will give you some information, but it most likely won't be as detailed as if the psychic was specializing in the questions you have. So really, that's basically in a nutshell about psychic readings, and the biggest misconception that I have experienced and the reality. So here you have it. I'd love to hear your thoughts on it, any comments on it, and so comment below. And thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video and you found it helpful in some shape, way, or form, then click like. And if you'd like to hear more of this type of videos, then subscribe, and I I will see you, hopefully, in the next video.